Welcome to Season 6, Episode 2 of the Williams Pulse Podcast, a student-led podcast hosted by the Admissions Office at Williams Baptist University. Real quick, we have our first fall preview day coming up on Friday, September 26th. If you go to williamsbu.edu/preview, you can sign up, and then you can come to campus, you can tour the campus, meet cool people, meet academic departments, and eat some awesome food, get some free stuff, and learn more about Williams Baptist University. Today in the studio, we have Cameron Yates.
Hello, how are y'all?
Did I say that right?
Hey, you got it.
Good. And then Kaedynce Miller.
Hey.
And I said that right.
Yes.
I like that. Hey, did y'all come to a preview day?
Yeah, I did. I went to several actually.
You weren't sure the first time, or
no, I wasn't. I toured with my aunt in her private school when I was I think junior or senior in high school, and I didn't love it, if I'm being honest, at first.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
I will have to cut that out, but
keep
keep going.
No, you're good.
You don't say stuff like that, Kaedynce.
No, I was just being real because I had my eyes set for a different university.
You're fine.
That's why. And then I toured a music preview day, and then I came back for like another music preview day, and I auditioned for the band, and he offered me a band scholarship, and I really felt the Lord like tugging on my heart, like, okay, Kaedynce, you need to go here, and I couldn't like deny that feeling, so I took a leap of faith, and now I'm here. 4 years later, I'm a senior, so.
Did you come to preview day?
I did, and then I auditioned for Singers with Dr. Broussard. I really enjoyed that. The music program's really fun. I really enjoy doing that now, and I'm really glad I came, and the preview day was a lot of fun. I remember we had like a conversation in the Moody room with Dr. Foster, and I ended up getting a $25 gift card for answering when the school was founded.
What year was the school founded, Kaedynce?
That's a really good question.
It's before World War II starts.
Yeah, I'm not a history person.
1941.
Yeah,
1941. I knew that. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that.
I barely remembered. Any comments on the big engagement?
I just hope she doesn't continue to make really sad love songs, because she doesn't have a reason to anymore.
Yeah. Now she'll just make really sad marriage songs.
Right. I will say I do not love her ring. I think it's not the prettiest, but that thing was definitely expensive. So go Taylor.
Yeah.
Cost is what counts when it comes to stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
So, you know.
So the reason I wanted y'all in today is because the new student orientation buzz is worn off by now, and everyone's probably feeling the real life of campus. So this week I want to talk about locking in your rhythm, some concrete wins you can implement today, some habits, some helps, and getting involved to stay plugged in. So that's why you two are here. You're both assistant resident directors. Cameron, you're a junior.
Yes, sir.
Kaedynce, you're a senior.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should have this down by now. Week 1 of getting everything ready is a sprint. Week 2 is about solidifying your playbook or how not to burn out. So have you two ever burned out?
Oh, absolutely.
What did that look like?
Honestly, probably just overworking myself. I'm the type of person who likes to keep busy, be productive. And something I've had to learn even more recently, like over the summer, and all of the unknown with not having a housing director, there was always something to do, always something to get done. And my motto was kind of like, work never stops, but at some point you have to. You have to be able to rest. I mean, it's biblical to have a Sabbath day as well. So for me, I had to prioritize what needed to get done first, and the rest will just kind of take care of itself later on. So that's something that I try to stick by.
Whenever I feel almost burnt out, I kind of get numb a little bit, especially in the context of schoolwork. And there comes a point where you do need rest, but at the same time, you obviously have schoolwork to do, need to get that done. That's when the responsibility of, being an adult, you'll hear all the professors talking about it. And it's true, but you also need some time to take a break. That's when I reach out to my friends back home, my church accountability buddies, just like, hey, I'm feeling kind of bad today, kind of yucky. Y'all pray for me. Let's go get lunch sometime. I really think having that kind of group in a church setting is really important for times like that.
So like the first full week of classes just happened. We're about to start week 3. What's the most fixable mistake students make during week 2 that they can now fix for this upcoming week and the rest of the semester?
Make a calendar, and this is coming from a dude. Like,
That's all you had to say.
That I'm not saying you have to like color code and like do all the fancy stuff, but like if you have like an exam date or a due date for an assignment, get on your iPad, put it on your Apple Calendar, alert it to like 2 days prior so you have a heads up and you remember, just simple stuff like that.
Yeah, so kind of adding to that, I really love calendars and I'm a planner, and so something I like to do is kind of plan out my day, so I know like what I need to take care of, whether that's schoolwork, an assignment due at midnight, practice or work. I like to schedule my day, not like every hour I have something going on, but the hours that something is due, I'll make sure that I'm getting it done by planning out my day. Freshman year, I really wasn't a planner. I didn't really have a calendar, and I kind of just let the day happen to me versus taking action and being proactive. So if I could go back in time and tell my freshman self one piece of advice, it would be to be proactive on my days.
But would your freshman self listen?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah. Mine wouldn't have.
No.
Yep. That's when I knew the most about life. What are the top resources that new students tend to underuse in the month of September?
I really think the library is a huge one. We've got little couches that you can chill on. We've got little study nooks.
Those couches are comfortable.
They're pretty nice.
That's not a hot take.
No.
Everybody agrees.
Mm-hmm.
The Student Success Center offers tutoring. I don't know if there's any freshmen out there who are like me my freshman year, but I got overwhelmed with schoolwork and tests coming up, and I struggled a little bit with my grades, and I didn't know that there were resources such as tutoring. So I would say to reach out in that Student Success Center, because there's always someone within that specific subject that's willing to help you out.
One boundary that protects sleep and friendships.
This is going to sound kind of corny, but like set yourself a bedtime. And
what time do y'all go to bed?
Oh, wow. Okay, well, it's kind of changed over the years, but I'm a grandma now, and I'll be getting in bed at like 10:30 p.m. Just because I have to have I wake up at like 5:30 for cross-country practice, and so I have to get my sleep.
Respect that.
Or I'm going to be, a little cranky in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in bed around that time usually.
Ideally, I would like to say the same thing, but lately it's been like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. because either A, I can't sleep, or B, I go down a rabbit hole studying jazz history.
Are you in a jazz history class?
No.
I go to bed at like 8 o'clock or 8:30.
Really?
Well, yeah.
See, I'm like getting off work at that time.
We have a 9-year-old, and so she goes to bed around then anyways, and she has for a long time, but we just like to sleep in on the front end of the night every day. So
I've never heard that. Sleep in on the front end.
Mm-hmm.
It's always sleeping in the morning.
Oh, what about friendships? What about a boundary to protect friendships?
And I would say that, yes, it is good to make time for your friendships, but it's also good to take time for yourself too, because there's only so much of you that you can give to other people. And so like starting out, you maybe like want to hang out with your friends all the time every night, but like you can get burned out of that too. So making time that you're resting and spending like some quiet time maybe by yourself. I just kind of like, maybe we'll put on some TV or a journal, something that kind of like charge my social battery in a way, by being by myself for a little bit.
Well, and on the flip side of that, if you spend too much time with your friends because you can't ever say no, you might be saying no the entire next semester when you don't get invited back for academic purposes. So just a thought.
Probably an important one.
Yeah. What is a scheduling hack when your work schedule and your syllabus clash? Y'all are both working housing. In case, do you work at the Post?
I do work at the Post.
Okay.
So my biggest thing is honestly having to plan in advance, even if it's months in advance. So at the Post, only like up to 2 people are allowed to take off per day. So I went in for the entire fall semester and wrote in every date that I knew that I was going to be busy for like RA events, because I'm like full committed to this ARD position, and that comes first in my opinion. And so I haven't had...
Your boss is listening and he's approving of all this
I would hope so. Give me a raise. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't had anything necessarily clash. Are you asking like...
Yeah, what happens when your work schedule and your academics, like, you have to choose, and how do you navigate that?
Okay.
Like, do you just start studying while you're on the clock, or do you say, hey, this grade can fail a little bit and I'll be okay?
No, yeah. No, I get that. So honestly, I have had that. My freshman and sophomore year, I worked at Chick-fil-A. Mostly weekends. Sometimes I'd work throughout the week too. And I noticed that I was paying more attention to my work schedule versus like my academics. But I realized that like I'm in college for a reason, to get an education. And so I just honestly had to take off from work because I was kind of burning myself out. But also I wasn't able to be on campus as much as I wanted to be. And I was missing out on events and being with friends and different things like that on top of my schoolwork. And so I honestly had to take a break from working that many hours at Chick-fil-A so I could be more present here on campus and be more present in class and more awake and different things like that. So scheduling, I don't know if it's a hack, but I would just say taking time off so you can be more present on campus. So.
What's the most popular Chick-fil-A sauce?
Chick-fil-A sauce is probably Chick-fil-A sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
Ooh, I really like the Polynesian sauce.
Hey, me too.
It's really good with the grilled chicken, so yeah.
Brindley Blake, SGA president.
Okay, yeah.
Polynesian's her favorite too.
Really?
Yeah, she shared that last week on the podcast.
I feel like it's an unpopular opinion, but
really?
Yeah.
Because it's my favorite.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Good.
Like by far.
I think it trumps Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah,
so.
I do too. Yeah, Chick-fil-A sauce is like a gimme. Like, okay, of course you like it. Everybody likes it.
Right. No, I know people who actually hate it.
Really?
Yes.
I'm one of them.
Oh.
Well, go ahead and weigh in real quick. Which one's your favorite sauce?
None of them.
Oh, he likes the cafeteria chicken.
No, me personally, I'm more of a Popeyes guy, and Sweet Heat is like the second coming of Christ, but not really.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So,
that's a bold statement.
Yeah, especially at a Christian university, my
Right.
friend.
yeah. I'm just saying. Try it.
Well, I guess we have to. It's the Third Testament.
Yeah.
So,
Up and coming. It's like the Book of Mormon.
well, any other tips or suggestions y'all have for our new students who are trying to figure out how to enjoy life a little bit better and more strategically?
I'm going to lean heavy on go-to events, especially the ones that the Res Life team does. SAB cooks up some really good ones too, but I'm a little biased.
Self-serving.
Hey, well, I mean, I work on these and I think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
The luau was a
huge
solid success
Yeah.
from what I've heard, which I mean, I was there, but I don't want to be biased about that. Huge props to Dr. Babbitt. He
Right.
pretty much orchestrated the whole vision and we just pulled the trigger. So,
Mm-hmm.
thank you, Dr. Babbitt, for giving us those ideas.
Absolutely. I would honestly say, and this is something I'm still learning as well, is just to live in the moment, because sitting here as a senior, I realized how fast 4 years goes by, and looking back, I wish there were things I didn't take for granted. Even the small things like going to class or doing that project with these group of people, like it's all going to go by so fast in a blink of an eye. And so just taking time to be grateful for where you're at, because you are here for a purpose, and you're going to meet people who are probably going to be some of the most influential people in your life. And so just living in the moment, like Cam said, go to events. RA events are pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I would have to say to the underclassmen.
Well, coming up this week at Williams Baptist University on Monday, we're going to start off with Labor Day, which means no classes. WBU offices are closed. Y'all still have to work on Monday? Like, is the post open?
Yeah, the post is open.
Is housing open? Are y'all doing anything housing-wise?
Personally, I'm taking a 3-day weekend. I don't know if I've communicated that to anybody, but it's here now.
But I'll be at the post from 11 to 2. Come check us out. You get a 10% Williams discount. So yeah.
I had a creme brulee.
Creme brulee?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was so close. The other day, and it was so good. Stephen Nelson, if you're listening, Cameron's not going to be here. Guess what is happening that day on campus, though? 2 soccer games.
Whoop, whoop.
Women's soccer, they're playing Texas A&M, Texarkana version at 1 p.m. And then the men's soccer team is playing them at 3 p.m. And the men's soccer team are playing the male soccer team from Texas A&M, Texarkana.
That's a win.
So Tuesday, we have the first fair event starting at 7 p.m. So it's kind of like a bunch of, we've got churches, we've got local restaurants such as like the Post. I'll be there at a booth, just kind of like advertising what we do, who we are.
And passing out free
Goodies.
creme brulees.
No, not
Did I
creme
say it right
brulees.
that time?
Yes, you did. So
Okay.
proud of you.
Okay.
No, but we'll have cookies. We'll have fresh baked goods.
Okay.
So it'll be a good time. There's usually lots of giveaways there.
Like TVs, deodorant, toothpaste, toilet paper.
Yeah, stuff that kids love.
Yep.
I think deodorant's very important. Shout out Cash Hall.
Hey, shout out Crumble Cookie for making deodorant.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's sold at Walmart.
Yeah. They
Are
have
you
like a body
serious?
wash
Yeah.
too.
There's no way.
Yeah, my daughter just turned 9 and started smelling bad, and so we got her that, and she loves it.
Wednesday we have chapel with Dr. Norman speaking at 11 o'clock in the morning. It'll run kind of like this previous week's chapel, where we start off with worship, and then Dr. Norman comes in and talks to us, and we get out for lunchtime.
I really thought you were going to say it's going to kind of run late.
Well,
I mean, that too, a little
I don't
bit.
really know who listens to this stuff, so I wasn't just going to say
He
that.
will listen,
Okay.
and I'm leaving that in there.
Oh.
That's great. I love you, Dr. Norman.
Dr. Broussard, it was his first chapel
Yes.
with leading the worship team.
Yeah.
And I just, as the guy who used to be in charge of it, I was just so proud, and I thought it was so
Absolutely.
good. So,
Yeah.
great
They-
job, chapel
yeah.
worship band. Like, it was, yeah. I like the
great.
Y'all
liturgy.
killed it.
The
Mhm.
music was great. The mix was
Liturgy.
great.
That's a $2 word. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, Bill.
Well, do y'all know what liturgy is?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do y'all know why we do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's pretty sacred in the church.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, never mind. So, didn't need to tell y'all anything. Then on Thursday, we have women's volleyball playing Philander Smith at 6 p.m. in the SMC.
So Friday we have an alumni event, the Arkansas Travelers baseball game.
Hey, and there are student tickets for sale. They're $10.
Okay.
And you can ride the bus over. It's this Friday. And so, anyways, it's like there's a buffet included. Yeah.
Okay, like within the cost of the
Yeah.
ticket? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you
Okay,
can go watch
2 in
baseball.
1.
Yeah. You might get home late, but you'll be with other Williams people, and it should
Absolutely.
be a lot of fun.
That'd be fun.
And then Saturday, what's going on, Cameron?
We've got men's soccer versus LSU Shreveport. Did I say that right?
Not even close. Shreveport
Shreveport?
at 2 p.m.
Who names the city that?
Hey, I've been to Shreveport before. The food is awesome.
I would imagine their soccer is less cool than their food.
I hope
And
so.
we're going to wipe the floor.
Oh, wow. You heard it here. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the Williams Pulse podcast. This has been
And will continue to be
The Williams Pulse.